I think the idea that you can adventure in this world, your own backyard, but all semblance of civilization has been destroyed, is just a really fascinating one to a lot of people. For me, especially for Fallout 3, I grew up in Virginia, right outside D.C. So the fact that Fallout 3 was set in Washington, D.C., I got to experience that firsthand. It was fun to run around D.C. and see subway stations that looked they captured those subway stations very well. Bethesda did, and I think there was just this sense of this is the world I'm used to, but it's not my world, and I think that resonates with a lot of people. And it also the idea that if civilization was swept away, that's your chance to be a hero. That's your chance to be to stand on your own 2 feet and not have to be constrained by society. I think a lot of people feel that urge very strongly as well. It's part of the whole role-playing game attraction, I think, is to you can be somebody you can't be in real life. We cast about a long time for exactly what we wanted the vibe of the game to be, and I forget who said it first. I think it was one of our artists who said, if the game was not set in the 50s, but set in the future that the 50s thought would happen, that gave us a lot of great ideas for robots would look like they did in Fantastic Planet. They would look like Robbie the Robot. They wouldn't be like Terminator robots. We would watch movies. I think Mad Max and Road Warrior was on a continuous loop. And Fallout shelters and government agencies that dealt with this were just a matter of life back then. And what I thought was really interesting was that the government really tried to downplay how horrible the aftermath of nuclear war would be. I mean, we actually watched a video showing kids just crawl under your desk and the fallout won't hurt you. And it's like, now we know, no, you're going to breathe it in and it's going to be much, much worse than this movie is letting on. So we kind of adopted Fallout Boy as our mascot. He's always smiling. He was always cheerful, even when he was, his hands were being blown off by his guns backfiring, or he was happy and smiley, taking a bath to get all the radiation off of him. But in reality, that's not how it was going to be. A big part of Fallout was you don't trust your own government. We made it quite clear that the government was lying to you, that there needs to be a check and balance, that the military needs to answer to civilians, because the military in the Fallout world pretty much took over. Corporations were taking over. I mean, you saw that the vault you were living in was built by Vault-Tec, and all the products in there were built by Vault-Tec, or a subsidiary of Vault-Tec. So your Pip-Boy, your Stealth Boy, everything was related to this one overarching, massively invasive company. We even had inside the Fallout manual, we had a page of describing other manuals you could buy from Vault-Tec, which made light of all the horrible things that could happen after nuclear war. And basically this company was making all of its profit off of people's fear of the war, and if a war actually happened, they planned to profit off of that as well. And I think we were just trying to comment that while this is all exaggerated, a lot of this is true in our own society. I don't think anybody doubts that, Halliburton profited off the Iraq War. Now it's profiting off of the BP oil spill. They just, it wouldn't hurt if that game or other games helped raise the consciousness of the players who played them just a little bit and made them look at their own governments and their own society just a little more critically.